Canucks head coach Bruce Boudreau. Once again, please raise your hand if you have a question. We'll take our first one here from Ian McIntyre, Sportsnet.
Hi, Bruce. You've seen a lot of games. You've seen a lot of goaltending performances. What did you think of tonight with your guy?
Oh, he's pretty good, wasn't he? You know, we've been talking about him all year, and you guys were talking to him long before I was here about him, and he certainly is showing us what he can do. And I mean, it was a valiant effort, but let's face it, when you get 50+ shots and only 2 power play goals, your goaltender is doing something really well.
And I know that you liked the 2 points as well as the goaltending. What else did you like about tonight's game? Well,
I liked our start. We came out determined. They'd been hearing about it for the last little bit about how bad our first periods were, and they came out and got 2 goals. I liked after they made it 2-2 how our response was to make it 3-2 within a couple minutes, which was great. And you know, I mean, the determination, that's a great hockey club. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. It's the fastest club we've seen, and with the most firepower. And you know, and we hung on, and we didn't quit, and we won the game. So I mean, you get into the 50-point bracket, it's a game that, you know, teams or people wouldn't have expected us to win, and we went out and we won it. Whether we got outplayed or not makes no difference to me. We ended up with the 2 points.
Next up is Patrick Johnston, Post Media.
Just on that point, Bruce, though, I mean, do you feel a little bit lucky? I mean, you guys did get heavily outshot, and your goalie played amazing.
Yeah, we've heavily outshot teams. I've been on teams that have heavily outshot teams a lot, and we've lost, and nobody felt sorry for us. So I don't care if we got outshot. I don't care if we got outplayed. We ended up winning the game, and that's the bottom line. I mean, it would take a fool to think that we don't know the goalie was amazing, but he's our goalie, and we get to have him every night. So we get an amazing goalie in every single night. So that's great for us.
You look at the penalty count. You guys had a bunch of opportunities. You got that 1 goal early, but you know, what did you make of your power plays effort tonight?
Well, I mean, you're asking me that. We got 1 goal. We were 1 for 4. The last one was more of a defending power play than it was an offensive power play. Weren't very good on the other 2, but that's hockey. And we were going against the 4th best penalty kill team in the league, and there's a reason they're the 4th, because they're really good. But you know, I mean, we were still 25% tonight. 25% is pretty good in my books.
And once again, we have one more from Daniel Wagner, Glacier Media.
Bruce, you talked about getting that response goal in the second period. Again, it's from Juho Lammikko, a player who has played pretty well for you. What can you say about that line, and especially Lammikko coming through with a goal there?
Well, I mean, you know, he played a really solid game. I think he was perfect after 2 periods on the faceoffs. I don't know what he was in the 3rd period, but I mean, he's an anchor on that line, and you need a good 4th line center, and he's turning out to be that. And you know, I mean, he's responsible, and so I mean, I just love the way he plays right now, and he's playing with a lot of confidence because we've been playing him quite often. So it's I think it's a good thing.
And do you come out of this game like feeling pretty good that you kept them scoreless at 5-on-5 in particular, just giving up the 2 power play goals?
Why wouldn't I? I'm not going to go home and cry. You guys want me to say, hey, we got outplayed. Well, you know, like, oh, woe was us. We won the hockey game. Yeah. Like, I mean, come on, guys, give the team some credit for hanging in there.
And we'll take one final question from Rob Simpson, Vancouver Hockey Now.
Hey, Gabby, just wonder about how much of a bonus to get Hamonic 18 minutes, you know, a couple big glitches in the first period, but to re-indoctrinate and survive this is probably a good sign moving forward, eh?
Yeah, it probably would have been better if he was able to play against somebody else for his first game in 10 weeks, but I thought he handled himself pretty well against the onrush that the Leafs can provide. And I'm pretty sure he's just going to get better. This is his first game, and he's had 1 practice. So he's a welcome addition to the squad.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, we'll wrap